Hi, Bubba. We're going to review your MT1 LT3 affirmation right now. You didn't submit any work. I just happened to notice the score when I was looking for something else. If you don't submit your work, I don't look for the score because I don't get a notification that you're done. You didn't do bad on this, but you didn't submit any work, so I'm not going to guess about what is going on in your brain. You have to show me what's going on in your brain. For example, on this first problem, you want to find the midpoint of P to R. So to find the midpoint, we add up our 2 points and divide by 2. I'm going to go A plus B. Actually, for this problem, I'm going to go P plus R. So P is at -9, R is at -1, and you divide by 2. Well, -9 plus -1 is -10 divided by 2, which is -5. I'm pretty sure you just forgot the negative sign, but you didn't submit me your work, so I'm not going to guess about that. You got to submit your work. And this is the type of work I want to see on a piece of paper, not just the answer, like you've been doing on most of your assignments. Now, on the next one, to find the midpoint on a line segment, that's a slightly different formula off your formula sheet. We add up the x's and divide by 2. We add up the y's and divide by 2. The sub 1 and the sub 2 just means the first x and the second x. So what I suggest you do is you go into your ordered pair, and above each one, write down what it is, xy, xy. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to take -5 plus 3 divided by 2 and -1 plus -7 divided by 2. Now we're just going to simplify that. -5 plus 3, well, that's -2 over 2. -1 plus -7 is -8 over 2. Well, -2 divided by 2 is -1. -8 divided by 2 is -4. So you get -1/4. It looks to me like you just mixed up your x's and y's. But once again, I can't guess that. I got to see your work. Third problem I want to go over with you. In the third problem, you're partially right. Let's talk about the good part, and then we'll talk about what you need to improve on when you redo this. It says, suppose R and S are points on a number line. RS equals 8, and S lies at 6. Now remember, distance is positive. So what happens here, you have S, you have R, could be to the right, or it could be to the left. So we know S is at 6. So if we go, the distance has to be 8, so that's where you got 14. 14 is correct. But let's go backwards. What do you have to add to 8 to get 6? Or just take 6 minus 8 and you're at -2. -2 plus 8 is 6. So you needed 2 answers on this one. That's why the directions say if there's more than one location, separate them with commas. So you should have 2 answers when you do this problem. Now at this point, I want you to go back into MT1, LT3. You might have to search for it in ALEKS because you can take it when you want, but I want you to do it Monday. And then redo that problems, do them on paper, submit your work to Schoology after you complete the quiz. If you get 100%, you can just email me and say you got 100%. But if you get anything less than 100%, I want you to email me your work.